Lake Crescent in Olympic National Park, and we are about to do Moments in Time Trail. It's 2/3 of a mile loop, and you get to see Lake Crescent and the beautiful rainforest of the Olympic National Park. So let's go check it out. This is Lake Crescent. It is gorgeous. It is roughly 12 miles long and 624 feet deep, which is crazy deep. It's one of the deepest lakes in the United States. And apparently it was created during the last ice age. So this is like glacier water we got going on here. So it is beautiful with the mountains, and those are my favorite trees ever. And just seeing them against the lake, this is just so peaceful. Shaped by time and water, Barnes Point punctuates the south shore of glacially carved Lake Crescent. This quiet delta with its mantle of old-growth forest continues to grow and change. For thousands of years, American Indians lived and traded here. Later, settlers homesteaded this area and entrepreneurs developed hotels and lodges. Today, Lake Crescent is protected in Olympic National Park for all to enjoy. As you walk this trail, you follow the footsteps of many who shaped this landscape.
That's awesome.
And it's really cool.
And
it's accessible, so you only get 9 feet in elevation gain.
Yeah, so
this is open to everybody, which is awesome. Hello. This tree is huge, or was huge.
I mean, it's still here. It's doing its decomposing process, helping in the forest out.
Starting new trees.
Mm-hmm.
What are those called? Nurse logs?
I don't know.
That's what they're called.
This place is gorgeous. It's such a short hike, but you feel like there's so much to see in such a short amount of time. You got the mountains, the lake, the trees, all the ferns, and beautiful down trees. It's just
so much.
There's so much to take in. All your senses are being just overwhelmed.
That's why it takes us 2.5 hours to do a 30-minute hike.
Yep.
River otters and freshwater clams inhabit this area. Two unique varieties of trout, Beardsley or rainbow and Crescenty cutthroat, are found only in Lake Crescent. I didn't know that. That's
wow.
Cool. The interface of water and land creates a diversity of wildlife habitats.
I'm about to pop my jacket on. This wind coming through here is literally cutting me to the bone. It is cold.
Especially coming off that water.
Oh.
And that mountain over there is covered in snow, so you get that.
Yep, and all I got is this flannel on. I'm about to put my jacket back on.
The giving tree. When a tree dies, insects and fungi invade. This grand fir has been chipped away by woodpeckers and other insectivores searching for insects and larvae. Large rectangular holes made by pileated woodpeckers often serve as homes for other animals. More than 1/3 of the bird species common to northwest forests, as well as other small animals, nest in these cavities.
So that's exactly what I was just talking about over there, that big tree doing, all the dead trees doing their job.
Yeah.
It's awesome how nature works.
It was really cool.
Something dies and new life springs forth, and man, it's just so beautiful. If you only watch our videos and you never go outside, if you're able to, turn off YouTube for a while and go outside and do something. You will not regret it.
And there are plenty of accessible trails like this one that are hard, but you get amazing views of nature.
And a lot of them are local. You can find them in your own backyard. Just start there, and the more you enjoy that, you'll branch out and see new things.
Get outside. You'll love it. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. Make your life a lot more peaceful and happier. At least for me, it does. Spending time in nature is a powerful tool for reducing stress and anxiety and improving our mental health. Research shows that exposure to sunlight can boost our mood and alleviate symptoms of depression. When surrounded by the beauty of forests, mountains, the ocean, we feel more centered and at peace. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or just in need of a break, step outside and connect with nature. Whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the woods, or camping trip in the mountains, spending time in nature can work wonders for our mental health and overall well-being.
When we rode in, the waves were super calm. Now the wind pushing all that fog in off the mountain, and man, it's just like every 10 minutes it seems like something different. It is. It's chilly. It was 80 degrees when we left the house. It's definitely not 80 degrees with you. There's something truly magical about being in a quiet forest. As soon as you step under the canopy of trees, the world seems to just fall away and you're surrounded by this peaceful, serene silence. The rustling of the leaves of the gentle breeze and the occasional bird call or scampering squirrel. It's a symphony of nature sounds that soothe the soul. The quiet forest has a way of slowing down time, allowing us to fully immerse ourselves in the present moment. It's a place to breathe deeply and to let go of all of our worries and to just simply be. We can reconnect with nature and ourselves, finding solace in the beauty of the natural world.
Before it crashed to the ground, this Douglas fir measured 35 feet in circumference. So can you guess how tall it grew? Across the trail, right there. Its contemporaries still stand. Both trees took root in the ashes of fires that burned here 500 to 700 years ago. Douglas fir seedlings often sprout after fire or wind has swept through the forest.
That's so cool.
I can't even see the top of that tree.
I wonder how tall it is.
Golly. This could be your Christmas tree. You only let it grow.
So it's a Douglas fir, huh?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna look straight up. You ready?
Oh my god.
To give you some perspective.
That is insane.
That's insane. This forest is just so beautiful. It's like, it's magical. Really ain't no other word for it. These trees are so big out here.
Look at it. It is so big. I've never seen such a big tree.
The thing's still standing after the fire.
I could fit like 5 of me, 10 of me in here.
That's insane.
It is so big.
Back there's a bunch of kids playing, and you might be able to hear them. But what was that, like a little?
It's called Nature Bridge. It was established. It was called Rosemary. It was established in like the 1920s, I think it said. And now it's like a educational, nature educational, environmental education center for all ages.
So we have figured that.
So my job can translate to that, and I'll come work here, and we can live here and just exist here in the forest.
With that little squirrel and the deer.
Yes.
So we were wondering why there was just a big meadow right here and looked like really out of the ordinary.
Apparently it was a homestead in the early 1900s. The meadows kept open by grazing Columbia black-tailed deer. Such openings are brief interludes in the life of a forest. Along the meadow's edge, young Douglas fir trees have already began to reclaim the site. It's pretty cool. They picked a beautiful spot to homestead. Alright guys, so that was the Moments in Time Trail. You get amazing views of Lake Crescent and the mountains, and you get to go through an old growth forest with the biggest trees I've ever seen in my entire life. And there's so much moss and wildlife. It is just a beautiful, accessible, easy trail that you should definitely check out the next time you're in Olympic National Park. Thank you guys for joining us. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of our adventures. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.